I suppose Netflix's drama about Prince Andrew was as compelling viewing as the drama of Ripley. I'm not sure which one was better. Probably Ripley at a pinch. Ripley was at least more arty and black and white and beautifully paced. The Andrew thing, what more did we learn from the Netflix scoop? Not much, really. It's become the stuff of legend. It's become the stuff of advice, I suppose. Nobody's going to give an interview with such abandon and such entitled stupidity again. It's up there in terms of royal interviews with the interview conducted in 1995 by Martin Bashir, though the reasons for it would be different. And there were so many opportunities in this interview that Prince Andrew demonstrably and very nicely portrayed in the drama doesn't take. Most importantly is Andrew's complete failure to express concern for the many people who are victims of Epstein's abuse. Not a word of sympathy for them. It's all me, me, me. And that, I think, is the tragedy. The tragedy is, I think, not necessarily the inability of Andrew to see the hurt caused to other people, the significant hurt, the damage, the destruction, but his inability to express that and the advice that he was getting, whether that was good advice he ignored or whether that was bad advice that he accepted, it doesn't really matter in the end. This is something that comes very close to a Shakespearean tragedy, somebody of such extraordinary power and privilege brought to ruin. Because his career as a prince of the royal blood, his career in charity, his career as a media presence, as a royal presence, as a royal public presence, is over. And there is no way that he can get back from this. It's not going to go away. There's another drama coming out with Martin Sheen very shortly. This drama with Rufus Sewell is beautifully played. Gillian Anderson doing her thing, and she again is stunning. But the spectre of Epstein hangs over all this, and it goes through the tropes which we're familiar with, the no sweating, the Pizza Express in Woking, but the key has to be that failure, the absence of any expression of concern for the real victims. Andrew isn't the real victim. Andrew made himself a victim. Andrew's tragedy is Andrew's character. And the thing I took away from this is pity. Pity for Prince Andrew, which isn't something I'd felt before. And I think that overrides any sense of contempt, any sense of righteous indignation, that sense of pity. And that is the core of the tragic story, according to Aristotle, to evoke pity. But I don't think that when you're looking at a senior member of the royal family, pity is one of the things that they're going for. I think this is pity in a way that goes beyond anything one might feel for Prince Harry. For Prince Harry, one feels solidarity with vulnerability. one feels concern. Pity is something different. And pity is a tragic emotion. In pity, we identify Andrew as somebody who is brought down by his own failure, by his own character flaw, and we see that as a warning, personally. And that is the subject of pity. We look at him in his wretched new state. What is he doing now? Rattling around that sort of white wedding cake in the middle of Windsor Great Park. What is he doing there? What is he producing? How does he occupy his days? Do we have a right to know? Well, maybe not. Maybe not, but he's not been convicted of anything. And the rumour mill is rife, but the rumour mill will now never stop. And he will never have a return to royal duties. He will never be rehabilitated. And I suspect increasingly he will be silenced and edged out of the parade there and back to church services, particularly as one reign moves into another. I don't think that Prince William will suffer Andrew in any form of public appearance. If Prince William is harsh about the treatment of his brother, I think he will be harsher still about the treatment of his uncle.